Hello everyone, it's Mad Yoshi, and welcome back to some more Mario Kart 8 online races. Alright, Ribbon Road, yet again. It seems like just because of the way that the voting system works, there's a bunch of tracks that are always played by people. That's just what they vote for. When they come up, people vote for them. I don't know why. It's just how it is. Oh man, the combo begins. Really? Oh my gosh. But yeah, something interesting I saw when I went into spectate before this started, just because this lobby was in the middle of a race. And what's really funny is the two people that have been in here the longest time, so they're at the top of the list, are Grandpa and Grandma. And I noticed when they voted, they actually are on the same console. So it is probably Grandpa and Grandma. It's pretty interesting. Also, there were 3 Japanese people, and 2 of them had names with Japanese characters, but the other one was number 8,812. I don't understand the origins of these names a lot of the time. It's interesting. Alright, let's try not to get 7th. Let's get something slightly better than 7th. If possible. I think I learned from last episode I'm just a lot better when I'm actually racing with less people. Oh my gosh, not even cool, dude. Come on. That is complete and utter bull. Bull. Bulbasaur. Okay. And you got an 8. Okay, triple mushroom's not terrible. Ah, bomb. Why? The 8 is OP. Okay. I had to think for a second. 6 is terrible. Dry Bowser. Why you look so sad? -4. Terrible. Hopefully I can do better in the next one, but that was really, in a lot of places, unfortunate, but still overall pretty bad. Alright, on to the next race. I didn't see actually what this one was. Dang it. 8,810. That's what that Japanese guy's name is. But, okay, so Mute City. F-Zero Mute City. DLC track. But yeah, unfortunate, very serious thing that I noticed. Grandma and Grandpa have left us. They are gone now. It is very sad. And kind of morbid. But I find that even weirder, that I was just talking about people's names, and then suddenly Grandpa and Grandma are just gone. What just happened? I don't even know. It's kind of terrible. I feel like a terrible person. Probably because I'm a terrible person. And now I'm last, so that's great. I really don't like the F-Zero tracks much. I do not like them. They're kind of weird. I mean, they're okay, but either way, I don't really like them. Oh my gosh, we're on the bed. And I'll always take that turn so weird. Because you can, fly off of it or something. It's really awkward. Alright, 7. I actually have full coins, so I'm gonna do this turn this time. I really don't remember my track. Well, my, line for this track at all. So I didn't know when I gathered coins or whatnot. Oh my gosh. I've really forgotten what I used to do on this game, as far as, everything. No! Oh man, that Donkey Kong actually ended up messing me up pretty bad. Eighth, that is almost the worst, actually. I was about to say the worst, almost the worst. Literally. Minus 11. Dang. Last episode was so good. This episode is so terrible. Everything's bad. I'll see you guys at the beginning of the next race, or hopefully I can salvage this mess. Alright, we lost another person. Ooh, and a person that's 1,000. That's just annoying. But 8th is now the worst, so yeah. But Cheap Beach. I don't think we've done this one yet. So that's cool. Oh shoot, I just remembered something. I was saying something about 200cc, I believe, in the last episode. And I was going to try to look into settings, because I know that there's settings online now. I know since the DLC came out, and you can basically choose if you have the DLC, if you want to race with, the DLC tracks included, meaning that everyone you race will also be people who have the DLC. And then if you choose not to do that, you're racing against people who don't have it or just people who have opted to turn it off. I really don't know why you would turn it off, to be entirely honest. And really, I haven't noticed. Maybe back when I was doing these more often, right when the DLC came out, there might have been a downfall in a lot of lobbies with not that many people, but really the only lobby where I haven't had that many people since I started recording again was last episode, and we still stayed pretty steady at 7. 6 or 7. Well, this race is going quite well. Watch me get hit by 7 blue shells now. Jinxed myself, but yeah, it's going oddly well. No one is near me, even. See, I don't know if that means I'm decent at a track, or if everybody else just got really unfortunate. So it's kind of weird. And then I have to sit here for a little bit longer than normal. It's awkward. Alright, plus 20. Back to being into positive, at least. So that's good. And we got 2 more races, I think. So hopefully I can end up with a higher positive than 5. Alright, guys. So we lost 1 person and gained 1. I don't know who we lost, but all I can see is who we gained. And we're doing Wario's Gold Mine. And I think I started to mention what I forgot. How I was saying that there's an online setting to change, the races you're in for, basically. But where I was going with that is I mentioned 200cc in the last episode, and I thought before my next recording that I would check to see if I could change it to 200cc or something, or at least make it a possible rotation, but I forgot to do that. But that could be a thing that's on there, and if it is, I might do an episode or 2 of 200cc, because 200cc is really fun and kind of chaotic, but if there are people that are really good at 200cc, like I know there's like a speedrunning event thing, which I know I mentioned speedruns a few times on this channel, but like a huge speedrun event that a lot of people that aren't even into speedruns even sometimes watch. There's a AGDQ and SGDQ thing. That like it's like a charity event where a bunch of people do stuff. But one of them that I saw was a run of I think it was all cups. Actually, no, yeah, that was Double Dash. What am I thinking? But it just seeing the way that Baby Park was done on that, it really kind of actually reminded me of the way that 200cc Baby Park is. So I don't know where I was going with that. I thought it was a 200cc one. I mean, there's probably a 200cc speedrun out there, and that would probably look insane if someone's really, really good at 200cc. Because 200cc is kind of awesome. And it's really fun to play and watch. Just because you go ridiculously fast. That's something that's really cool with Double Dash. You just seem to go really fast in Double Dash. I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, really, dude? That was terrible. There's a reason I play as a heavy character, so that stuff doesn't happen. Ugh. But yeah, Double Dash is a really fast-paced Mario Kart game. I think that's why so many people like it so much. And it's one of the Mario Kart games that are really actually still played. Oh my gosh, minus 16, that is terrible. Ugh, this last race is just gonna be trying to salvage that. What do I need? Plus 11? Ugh. I'm probably gonna be minus this episode. This is terrible. Alright, the final race. And we just got a few. Hey, actually, that person, Everyone Poops, that person was in one of my episodes before, so that's interesting. But yes, we're doing Mount Wario. So, this is one of the other, not lapped stages, courses, tracks is the word. It's just like one really long, like, course rather than 3 repetitions around the track. And I remember, I think it was Big Blue that we played, and I was trying to think of another track that was like this. It was Mount Wario was the one that I couldn't think of the name of. And another one that I actually thought of, because I didn't actually say this one, was the Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road one. They changed to be a 1-lap thing. But that's just because Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road is, like, the longest track ever. Because it was 3 laps on the, like, 64. Mario Kart 64, it was 3 laps, and it took, like, 5 minutes. If you were, like, extremely good, it probably actually took 5 minutes. So it probably took, like, 6 minutes. Easy. It was crazy. But yeah, they started to do this. I actually don't know when they started, but the first ones I can think of were in the 3DS version. So just the one previous to this, Mario Kart 7. But yeah, those tracks are actually kind of cool. I like them. Because they actually made that Rainbow Road a 1-track thing. And the way they did that was actually really cool. Because really, Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road is just really bland. But they couldn't really change it that much. Just because it was a retro track. So it just was what it was. But yeah, the other one was like a Wii Sports Resort kind of track with, I think it was called like Mount Wahoo or something like that. Hey, +1 for the episode. Yes. Progress. 1 point of progress is still progress. Wow, that was absolute garbage. Alright, so, yeah. But anyway, what I was saying about that Mount Wahoo thing is it was really cool because it had like a glitch where you could like skip almost half the track. But yeah, so, I don't know. Just thought I'd mention that for some crazy reason. I kind of run out of things to talk about while I'm playing this. I guess I'm just going to play another stage. Might as well. Not for the episode. I think this is going to be it for this episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one with some more Mario Kart 8 online races. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Just so you guys know, I ended up doing that race, and I thought about it because I know that I post scores now, and I'd just like to say I lost 12 points on that because that race was terrible. I got like 11th out of 12 people. It went really bad. So, yeah. I'm going to be posting this in as -11. Just so you guys know that's the reason why. Just so I can still keep track of progress as it goes. Because I'm going to try to do most of my recordings, like most of my playing of this game online on recording from now on. So that's why I'm posting it that way. And yeah. It's just unfortunate I just kept talking and I didn't want to go back to the main screen to risk the copyright thing again, so yeah, I was kind of forced to play that one. And sorry you guys didn't get to see it, but you didn't miss much. It was just really, really, really bad. So I'll see you guys at the beginning of the next episode. Until then, goodbye.